random people. It is Random Bev, and I have compiled for you your Halloween watch list for this October. This is the Netflix version. I have scoured Netflix and found out all the movies that are worth watching, if you hadn't seen them before. Some of them I have definitely seen before, and I will definitely be watching again. Okay, without further ado, let's get into it. Can Number one, this is one that is dropping on October 1st, The Shining. If you watch this movie, you need to watch it again. There's no doubt about it. Hashtag Red Rum. You know, this is an awesome movie. Number two, Night World. I've seen this movie. It's pretty good. It's kind of a B movie, but it's a B movie that's worth watching. Number three, Truth or Dare. This is one that is dropping on the 3rd. So it will not be on there until the 3rd. Number four, another one that is dropping on the 4th. The Haunting of Molly Hartley. Dropping the 5th. Number 5, Creeped Out. This one's pretty good. This one, again, kind of a more of a B. It's got some big actors in it. Still worth watching. Number 6, this is just a filler. No particular order, you can switch this one around, is the Terrifier. I watched this as I was making this list. This movie is creative, to say the least. There's definitely some creative ways in there that you don't get to see how to kill people. And it is based on a killer clown, and he's definitely one of the creepier ones. So if you love clowns, that one's for you. Number 7, again a filler, no particular order, Oculus. This one's been out, I think, maybe 6 or 7 years. Still good, still worth another watch. Number 8 is Murder Party. It's meant to be kind of clever and funny, but scary at the same way. They definitely hit that. Again, some kind of creativity that you haven't seen before. Number 9. This is actually a documentary, but Killer Legends. Everything that's scary out there, as far as movie-wise, the scariest is the stuff that either has happened or is very possible. So this is one, and I have another documentary thrown in here somewhere, and we'll get to it. I like documentaries, and this is not a boring sit there with a monotone voice the whole time. Number 10, Demonic. This one's set in like a Catholic church environment. You're definitely going to have at least one exorcism in there. Number 11, Clown. Again, another clown movie. I like clown movies. Sorry. But definitely worth a watch. Number 12 is the Babadook. This one is going to be gone on the 14th. So that's why I made sure to throw it in before then. It is going to be taken off of Netflix on the 14th. That is my number 12. Number 13, I am very excited about this. The Haunting on Hill House. This has the same Carla, I'm sorry, I can't remember her last name. But she played on Gerald's Game, which was another Netflix original movie. But this is actually a series. It's got 10 episodes. I'm giving you guys 5 days to binge watch this. I believe in you. If you get done beforehand, you get a Halloween cookie, and you get to move on to the list. Or you can just have a bonus day. Go and do some Halloween shopping. Go and get your candy. Whatever you have it. And again, this is a Netflix original. I'm really digging the Netflix originals. I think that they have come a long way. And they always have really good actors in them. Okay, so that one has took up 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. That was 5 days to binge watch that series. Number 18, I don't know if they're going for XX or if you've ever seen VHS, it's kind of along the same lines. It's very out there. Definitely a B movie, but still good. Number 19 is another Netflix original. This is it's kind of a long documentary, but this has got real people telling real ghost stories, basically. I believe that there's 11 episodes. Again, I'm giving you 5 days for this particular list to watch it. And then we're moving on to number 24. That is VHS 2. But it is number 24, and this is going to be the last day for this one for VHS 2. Number 25 is The Conjuring. I'm sure you've seen it. It's one of those that are worth another watch. Number 26, Veronica. If you haven't seen this, Veronica is your classic demonic possession movie. It is in another language, I believe it's Spanish, but it does have subtitles. But there's not, the first 30 minutes of the movie is, conversation, but then it gets all spooky and weird, and there's obviously less words and more screaming, and screaming is good for all languages. Alright, number 27 is the, another documentary. It's The Haunters. The Art of the Scare. This one is pretty cool. It goes around, it follows, 4 groups of haunters. One of them is the McKinney Manor, which is the extreme haunt that the guy does every year in his own house. And you have to get on a waiting list for a year. He will actually Skype you and basically interrogate you and try to talk you out of it. And if you pass the test, he will let you come to his house and he will torture you for multiple hours. There's not many props in this. Everything's pretty much real. If there's a body laying there with blood on it, it's probably an actor laying there with blood on it, and they're probably going to jump up and try to choke you. Just before or after, either way, after this video, take and go to the search bar and type in McKinney Manor and watch some of those videos, because that is the definition of extreme haunt. Like, you are going to go to this house knowing that you are going to get tortured. He will shove your vomit back in your mouth. I can make a whole nother video. Anyways, that's a really good watch. It is him. It follows a lady that's been doing haunts since the 80s. That's really cool. And one other professional group and another amateur group. This is one, again, that I was watching while I was compiling this list. It was really, really interesting. Alright, number 28 is Holidays. This is one of those kind of comedy / horror movies. They do mean it to be clever and funny, and it is clever and funny. But it puts a dark twist on all the holidays, which is, right up our alley. Number 29 is The Axe Murders of Valencia. This one I think was headed towards an A movie, but turned out to be a B movie. All in all, pretty good. Number 30 is The Lodgers. You've probably seen this on your trending or new releases movie suggestions. It's pretty good. I've I didn't watch the entirety of it, but I did skim through about 60% of it to know that it was worth a watch. And I will be watching that sometime this month. And number 31, the grand finale, Tales of Halloween. This movie, I seen it years ago when it first came out, and I watch it every year. Good ones that are leaving on October 1st are Curse of Chucky, Let Me In, Scream 2, The Human Centipede 2 full sequence, and The Lost Boys. I hate to see The Lost Boys go. I like to watch it about every 2 months. The ones that are leaving on October 2nd is the first Human Centipede. And then October 14th, again, the Babadook. And October 24th is the VHS 2s. And I'm still compiling on the Amazon Prime list. So you guys are not going to be left out if you have only one or the other. But either way, that's going to be my next video. I will try to drop them roughly at the same time so you can get on schedule. October 1st is literally 2 days away from right now. It is 1:47 in the morning, and I'm putting this video together for you guys. So you're welcome. Please drop any comments down below of movies that you would either take away or add. Thanks so much for hanging in with me, and I will see you next time. Bye.